This is a Saturday morning TV log from Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Welcome to another Saturday morning TV log, and this time around it's Yogi's Treasure Hunt, brought to us by Hanna-Barbera. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Doyle, the Big D to you. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So this week's Saturday morning TV log is Yogi's Treasure Hunt from 1985. And it would be the first show, one of the first shows to be presented in the syndicated block known as the Funtastic World of Hanna-Barbera. This is the 5th overall entry in the Yogi Bear franchise. Let's see. Now, the show was originally to be titled The Funtastic Treasure Hunt, given the fact that its theme song was actually about the same, was using the same theme song as the actual Funtastic World of Hanna-Barbera's block theme was. It would also be one of Daws Butler's final Hanna-Barbera series, performing the voice of Yogi and his many other characters before he passed away in 1988, which was just once the show had ended. So, each week, Yogi and his friends are assigned by Top Cat to go on treasure hunts around the world. And they travel aboard their ship, the SS Jolly Roger. Now, among the gang that's with Yogi include his little collie, Boo Boo, and Ranger Smith, plus Huckleberry Hound, Quick Draw McGraw, Snagglepuss, Augie Doggy and his dear old doggy daddy, and Snooper and Blabber. However, they do have a little bit of a rival in their way with the villain of Wacky Races himself, Dick Dastardly, and his snickering canine companion Muttley, as they are on their ship, the SS Dirty Tricks. And they try to beat Yogi and his friends to the treasure by engaging in their usual dirty tricks, just like Wacky Races. Now, again, this was one of the first shows to come in syndication for Hanna-Barbera. Well, it wouldn't be their first one and what have you, since they had recently had a 5 days since this aired Saturday mornings, and well, they had other shows that come out 5 days a week, which include the Jetsons, which came back for new episodes for the first time ever since the original series ended in 1963, but continued in reruns from that point, as well as Challenge of the GoBots. Now then, now the show, aside from this show, other shows that aired as part of the package with this show included another series that got another short-lived Hanna-Barbera series from the 60s that got a little bit of a reboot, and that was Johnny Quest, which that's a show I've yet to talk about, just like the Jetsons, as well as 2 new shows, Galtar and the Golden Lands, and Pawpaws, both of which I have yet to do Saturday morning TV logs of. I've looked, I thought I did Galtar, but it looks like I didn't. So I'll be doing those later on down the road. Now, also, it has music as composed by Hoyt Curran, who has done the music for numerous Hanna-Barbera shows. And the show's main title theme song was performed by Shauna's own John Bowser Bauman, who had recently hosted the Hollywood Squares segment of the match game Hollywood Squares Hour on NBC, which had ended a year before this show came out. Now, of our voice cast, we have Daws Butler in his final performance as Yogi. He also once again voices Huckleberry Hound, Augie Doggy, Quick Draw McGraw, Snagglepuss, Snooper and Blabber, plus other characters, including Wally Gator, Mr. Jinx, Peter Pomus, Baba Louie, Hokey Wolf, Lippy the Lion, Yippee Coyote, and Undercover Elephant, who was seen on Hanna-Barbera's 1977 program, The CD Bears, well, and also later aired separately with Hey, It's the King. Both, but I'll talk about both shows together in one video later on. Don Masick returns to voice Boo Boo and Ranger Smith as well, plus Muttley. He also lent his voice to Touche Turtle, Ruff, from Ruff and Ray, and Ricochet Rabbit. Arnold Sting once again voices Top Cat in his show I also have yet to talk about, but that also aired in primetime like the Flintstones, the Jetsons, and Giant Quest, the original series is. John Stevenson returns to do Doggy Daddy, and he voices Officer Dibble from Top Cat in one episode. And Dick Dastardly is once again voiced by Paul Winchell. There have been lots of others and what have you, including Charlie Adler, Julie Bennett, Susan Blue, Hamilton Camp, and the late great Pat Carroll. Well, a lot of these people have passed away, so don't mind me mention some late great ones. There's also Linda Gary, Bob Holt, even Edie McClurg, who actually that same year had started playing played Bonnie Brindle on Small Wonder. And of course, she'd later go on to be in the Hogan Family later on. See, Alan Melvin, he once again voices McGill Gorilla in a season 2 episode. Let's see here. Yeah, you'll see some other characters appear from Hanna-Barbera appear in the series. Yankee Doodle's in an episode, so is Jabberjaw, Penelope Pitstop. Shoot, even some of the Hillbilly Bears. And of course, don't forget Cindy Bear, who was originally voiced by Janet Waldo in one episode, and then by Julie Bennett in another. After a total of 27 episodes had been produced and aired during its 3-season run, the show ended in March of 1988. The show's last episode, yes, it did. Because now each season had a certain number of episodes. The first season had 10 episodes, the second had 8, and the third had 9. Now, the show was released on video cassette from Hanna-Barbera Home Video. They released 6 episodes of the series, each on individual video cassette in spring of 1990 to promote the Funtastic World of Hanna-Barbera simulator movie ride at Universal Studios Florida, from which Universal had released Jetsons the movie that same year. Anyway, after it ended, the show later got rerun on USA Cartoon Express, which that's where I first saw it, since we didn't have an affiliate in my area that carried the Fantastic World of Hanna-Barbera yet. Let's see. Then Cartoon Network later aired the show, and Boomerang. And it has been shown internationally, even on international versions of Boomerang and Cartoon Network. Now, it'd be tough to find episodes on streaming services, but I think you can find them somewhere. Especially maybe on, I don't know. You could probably find them, as long as they've got them somewhere where you might have to rent or buy the series, like Amazon Prime Video. If they've got that there, then, well, maybe you can find them there. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, there is a way you can see it, but you'll need... The only way to see Yogi's Treasure Hunt on streaming, you have to get Boomerang on their app or at Amazon Prime with a subscription to them. So that's probably one way you can catch Yogi's Treasure Hunt. But anyway, I had a lot of fun with this. I have seen every episode, but it's been a long time and what have you. So anyway, Yogi's Treasure Hunt is still a pretty good show. And I kind of find it to be pretty fun. As much as I liked his previous series that included Yogi's Gang and Yogi's Space Race. So, anyway, Yogi's Treasure Hunt, I think, was a pretty good start for the Funtastic World of Hanna-Barbera. And I think it's just a great show. It is truly fantastic. So, anyway, what did you think of Yogi's Treasure Hunt? Have you ever seen the show? If you have, please let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And join me next time later tonight when I bring to you my spoiler-free review of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I'm looking forward to reviewing that. So I do hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, check out the Saturday Morning TVLogs for the other Yogi Bear shows that I've already done. I've done just about all of them, except for the original series. In the upper left-hand corner is the episode on Yogi's Gang. The upper right-hand corner is the one on Yogi's Space Race. Or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see the Saturday Morning TVLog on his last series, Yo Yogi, from 1991. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., as well as the Saturday Morning TVLog, then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching, and next week's Saturday Morning TVLog is Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.